episode of FCW Empire. I am, as always, here. My name is Kira Steele.
And I am Tom Atlas.
Seems to be a long-running duo.
Very long-running duo.
Yeah. I think this has gone a bit too long with things going well, I fear.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know, I feel like I haven't strangled you yet, which is probably a good thing. Anyways,
Well, I'm just doing my job.
we've got an action-packed night set up for you this evening with our opening match being Mackie versus
Shaun Faegan. And Shaun Faegan is impressed every single time he's...
Competing tonight, Pure Hatred, Faegan!
Apologies for interrupting Roller, but Shaun Faegan is always impressed with his power, his technique, and his incredibly aggressive style every single time he's stepped through the ropes here at DAPW, FCW, on Empire, and he's always impressed me a lot.
It's Pure Hatred, Shaun Faegan!
As you can see, Pure Hatred right here, just in this ring. In this ring now, this guy is an absolute behemoth and just terrifying to beat within any distance of.
Within 5
he's
years, you're
coming.
terrified.
Within like 20 years, I'm terrified. I don't know what you're on about.
Fair enough.
But we have yet another pissed off bald man with beard in Euan Mackie. We're gonna see what shades of Euan we're sort of like going through.
Euan is...
What iteration we're gonna see this evening.
As a former mentor of mine, I can see that Euan Mackie is going through essentially a crisis of confidence. Whilst I personally love to see it, I think he will be okay, but he's struggling with coming to terms of being good enough. He's
From Kirkcaldy, Euan Mackie!
He's a former Fair City Wrestling heavyweight champion, and over the last couple of months, his confidence and his record has dwindled for a little while, and he's unsure whether he can still go. He's unsure whether he belongs here in FCW, and this may potentially be his make or break moment against somebody of the like of Shaun Faegan. That's not going to be an easy task. This is make or break for Euan Mackie.
Absolutely, and I think it'll be a battle of like sort of technique versus absolute just sort of like heft and juggernaut status in a way.
Absolutely.
I won't say that Euan can't hang with the finest and the biggest and the baddest here in FCW, but
He's a former world champion
Exactly.
for a reason. Euan has been to the very, very top of Fair City Wrestling. As much as I dislike him, I do need to be objective and say he's one of the best talents Scotland has ever seen. And I've been very proud to be mentored by him at some point, regardless of my personal feelings towards him nowadays.
absolutely. That being said, speaking of personal feelings, there's like almost there has been this sort of animosity growing between Euan and all of his opponents as of late, but they seemed almost like angry as he's taken off his gear there.
Euan's come out here with something to prove, not to the fans, not to anybody here in the back but himself. For this, Euan needs to prove to himself that he can still go. If he can, what happens from there? What happens if Faegan beats him tonight? Where does Euan Mackie go from there? But there's only one way to find out what's going to happen with the future of the confidence of Euan Mackie, and that's for the belt.
Absolutely, and I feel like, as Euan has said, like in previous matches, when he was jumped by Luke Matthews I think a few months ago, it could be his last chance. Any match that we see could be Euan Mackie's last, whether that's here in FCW or anywhere. And I almost wonder how much of a toll that is playing on him psychologically going into this match.
Exactly. I know for a fact Euan is not coming in here with a clear mind. And what effect will that have on his performance? Will he not have his eye on the ball on Faegan? Because if he slips his eye off of Faegan, we've seen how dangerous Faegan can be in the past.
Absolutely. That being said, he's stirring a little bit.
Oh, stop pandering to these losers, Euan. This is why he's spiraling. This is why. No, he's been pandering too much to the audience and too much to these people. That's why Euan Mackie is on the spiral that he's on. He's giving too much to these people, and guess what? He's just received a punch in the face for it. My point is proven.
I think you're just a bit mad because people like Euan.
But I don't care if people like you, and I don't care if people dislike me. What I care about is going out there and making sure I win. And right now, Euan Mackie isn't focused on winning.
That being said, again, it is early doors. There could be a chance that Euan is in this moment just trying to almost, because honestly, there isn't that much material here in FCW again of Shaun Faegan, and that's not to discount him, but maybe Euan hasn't got enough tapes to study, so maybe he's just like taking a little moment, gather his bearings, and trying to telegraph his attack plan. Oh,
Absolutely, but we've seen Euan go against a staple of Euan G. Mackie's unfortunately has done nothing. The crowd trying to egg him on, but it's very much an immovable object he's trying to hit right now.
He's trying to cut down a tree with a plastic fork.
What an analogy. I don't think I could have thought of anything better, but he maybe chop him down as a double chop to the throat. Stuns Faegan, ducks a clothesline. Beautiful.
I think that Euan G. Mackie being like almost a bit of a wild card here, you don't know what he's going to pull out or which version. Again, he's hitting these clotheslines now and he's sort of getting that sort of impact on Shaun Faegan. There he goes. Seems to have rocked him a fair bit. So yeah, again, it is anyone's game at this point, and I think that it would be foolish to count Mackie out even. Oh.
Well, you might count Mackie out now as he gets decapitated by Faegan with a lariat.
Mackie. These fans will shut up.
Useless.
Nobody likes you, Tom.
And I care why.
I think you really do, and I think that's why you're sitting there being absolutely raging that Euan is an incredibly talented wrestler.
Hey,
much like Faegan. Absolutely flattened him with that.
Absolutely flattened him with a massive club to the back, it seems. Now here's the thing, Faegan will take this opportunity and he's going to make the most of it as he put a hell of a lot of pressure onto the bad neck of Euan G. Mackie. Euan's had neck and back issues in the past, and that may potentially play on his performance here tonight. If that becomes a target for Faegan, it's potentially game over for Mackie. And you know what, I'd quite like to see that.
Yeah, we quite like to see everyone but you and your boys fail miserably. Oh,
well,
just hoiking Euan up like he is nothing.
Effortless. Euan is a deceptively heavy man. He may be small. Now here's the thing, you mentioned earlier, which type of Euan G. Mackie are we going to see tonight? As he stated before, his form is one, but his shapes are many. And Euan is possibly the most innovative wrestler that I've seen here in Fair City Wrestling throughout my tenure here. He comes up with the most inventive amount of offense I've ever seen. Whether it's been alongside him or whether it's been facing him.
Just muscled, Faegan muscling him into the corner there. Again, just using that power advantage to keep Euan down and just keep on clobbering him over and over and over again.
And here's the thing, with every single kick that Faegan's delivering in the corner, using up all of his 5 count, does each kick diminish the confidence of Euan G. Mackie? Potentially.
That being said, it's almost like every time that Euan is knocked down, the fans seem to be cheering louder and louder. We can even hear it here backstage.
Absolutely, we can hear it blaring through the walls here. These fans are not seeing every single one of them. Then again, here's the thing, Faegan definitely has a power advantage. We know that as he stomps his massive.
I was waiting to say his
through the entire chest of
Euan
G. Mackie.
Bring that up, but that'll definitely have an impact again, just crushing down on.
Euan G. Mackie, as I'm saying, evasive, quick. This is very much a clash of styles here. Euan G. Mackie's evasive and quick maneuvers versus Faegan just rage and hard-hitting strikes. Euan able to use the ropes to his advantage.
Absolutely.
This is clear. No, hold on. This is clearly cheating. This is clearly cheating.
As we have stated in many matches before this, most of them including members of DE, he has a count. He released Faegan, and things are fine.
Then again, him using the ropes against Faegan to his advantage. How disgusting.
I think that maybe the mind games are also working on him as well as Shaun Faegan.
Hold on. Euan G. Mackie. Bye, Euan.
How are you getting out of this one? Spine right
More.
That was grim.
Oh, that was fantastic from Faegan, catching the crossbody and sending the middle of his back straight through the ring post. Faegan follows up with a massive forearm in the corner.
He's been absolutely crushed from both sides. I would not like to be Euan G. Mackie or his ribcage right now.
Now, if we look at the point of Euan G. Mackie's confidence so far, from the offset, Faegan's taken absolute control of this match, whether you like it or not. Faegan has shown complete dominance here over a veteran, over a former champion. Regardless of Euan's current confidence, Euan still has his accolades that he's previously collected and he's previously earned. So, what would a win for Shaun Faegan potentially do for his career here in FCW and DAPW?
That is an excellent question. I feel like our heavyweight champion Ian Ambrose is like obviously open to challengers, ready to absolutely batter anyone who comes in his way. So I'm sure that could be a possibility.
And we saw that recently, Euan Mackie versus Ian Ambrose, and the only reason Mackie wasn't able, double throat chop once again as he brings Faegan down to his level. The only reason potentially is that beautiful Samoan drop from Shaun Faegan, taking out the former champion as we have discussed.
Close one there. Almost a sluggish, maybe like knee-jerk response to try and get
that was
get his shoulders
nothing but pure instinct because of how long Euan Mackie's been doing this. Over 15 years Euan Mackie has been one of Scotland's very best, to my begrudging statement that I've had to make. But regardless, Faegan is still in control. Mackie's only really been able to get licks in here and there. Can Mackie recover from this?
At this point, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like, again, just there'd be very little sort of like fight left in him, and I think that is possibly part of like someone's, I would quite say, degrading mental state. Perhaps is a bit strong, but.
And Faegan here trying to get in the head of Mackie, using his gear to just hoist him up, picks him up, and it just lets him go into a beautiful spine buster into the cover.
Again, those instincts.
Those veteranly instincts of Euan Mackie may be the only reason he escaped that. Faegan started to lose it here, as you mentioned, the rage from before. Oh God. Unloading on Euan Mackie, which is fantastic to see. Yes, please be on that more.
I think maybe, again, as much as Shaun Faegan has been more dominant like throughout this match so far, Euan has, again, sort of got under Faegan's skin. He's got into his head, and I think that perhaps that has always been a part of Euan's strategy too, especially with guys who have a bit of a size advantage, to really just sort of wind them up and get them to a point where they're just absolutely blinded so that he can work his magic.
Faegan went for a punch.
Big brain moves.
Euan played possum and ducked it. And he's looking to bring the fight back to Shaun Faegan in the corner, unloading with a load of punches.
Alright, this is looking like shades of Mackie that we know and love.
Well, not love. I don't. Here we go. Could this be it? Sliced bread. He bounced off it a lot.
Down. Quite. I think this could be an upswing.
I think. Sorry to cut you off here, that means more than what I think you understand. The sliced bread has been the move that Euan Mackie has put so many away with here in Fair City Wrestling, including myself on multiple occasions. That's how he won the Fair City Wrestling Championship, and Shaun Faegan has just kicked out of it. What does Euan Mackie have left?
That's a fair point. I think that perhaps maybe the injuries and the physical toll that this match is taking on maybe have sort of quite inhibited his slice red ability. Leg drop from Euan there.
I asked what Euan Mackie has left, but then again, Euan Mackie has one of the biggest toolboxes and playbooks that we've ever seen in Scottish wrestling, so...
Actually, it's a masterclass in remembering different wrestling moves to call for sure.
Absolutely. And again, it looks like for the first time in this matchup, Euan Mackie is in full control.
Absolutely.
And he has these losers here on side for some reason.
He definitely feeds off of the energy from fans, whether that is good or bad. And I think it's one of the great adaptive abilities of Euan Mackie. That being said, here we go.
Big suplex here from Shaun Faegan. Delayed vertical into the cover. Another very, very narrow 2 count.
Absolutely, I would love to get a timer on those counts. That would be like 2.999 recurring. We keep saying 9, but it makes you wonder, like, how much of this is just muscle memory for Euan, and how much of it is like maybe his tenacity and wherewithal and love for the crowd and sort of desire to keep going. But again, if this is all
Shaun Faegan was looking for a back suplex. Mackie's gone down the back into a sunset flip, and he's got it!
God! And there you go! Immediately rolling out the ring. I wouldn't want to be, again,
whoa.
Folks, the winner, Mr. Euan Mackie!
This is a very, very pivotal win for Euan, especially right now. That perhaps maybe will restore some of his confidence within himself. He can still, as I've said, hang with the best of them and continue to absolutely batter many times his size. That being said, if Shaun Faegan was pure hatred when he came into the ring, I don't want to know what.
Mr. Euan Mackie!
On to this Redgate Civil War of sorts. It'll be an interesting thing. I mean, I don't know who's going to win this. I have a slight feeling that Redgate might come out on top of this, but I'm really not too sure.
Kira, that was not funny at all. Next try, get failed. Regardless, Tommy Cross has seen Redgate gone soft. They've been pandering to these fools, and they've been, yes, they've gained their opportunities, and I credit Valick, Samuel, and Eden for the fantastic work that they have put in.
From Redgate, it's Samuel, Valick, and Eden.
It's in a way fan favourite.
Oh my God! Whoa!
Oh, Tommy Cross has appeared with a chair.
Indeed, Tommy Cross has appeared with a steel chair. Valick was sent off.
Absolutely, this is insane.
Oh God! He's just
absolutely flattening.
He's just flattened Samuel as well as Eden.
I mean, perhaps he's just tired and wants to set this off already.
Tommy Cross has entered the ring, and there is no Carrigan in sight, and it looks like Valick is the last man standing for his half of Redgate.
Absolutely. I mean, seems like it'll be. Could this still be some sort of tag team match? If maybe like again, if Samuel's been taken out.
Eden and Samuel are both. They're both completely out.
I promised you a tag team match, and it looks like Tommy's just taken out an entire team.
See, have a Snickers for me. You're not
no.
when you're hungry.
Is it? This is what I think. Okay, right, the ref has spoken, folks. The following match will be a singles match and will be scheduled for one fall. We have, representing Redgate, Tommy Cross. And representing Redgate, we have Valick.
Is it Redgate versus Redgate? Regardless of who is in this match, we will certainly be getting. And Valick seems absolutely fired up. I mean, rightfully so. Tommy Cross just appeared very recently on Empire after being away for so long, and he's maybe trying to defend the honor of Redgate and the path that they have carved for themselves.
Absolutely. Tommy Cross sent a message to Redgate letting them know that they had gone soft.
That being said, Valick sent a message of his own here.
Absolutely.
I've been wrestling month after month here, and regardless of if you're the leader or not, this is the new Redgate.
Valick on fire out of the gates. Tommy Cross took out his brethren, and he's very much looking to get revenge. He's full of nothing but piss and vinegar right now as he hits a fantastic standing elbow drop.
Absolutely, not giving any.
Hold on. Oh, Tommy Cross was potentially looking to get planted through the canvas, but he's escaped underneath the bottom rope. Fantastic ring awareness there from Tommy Cross.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Oh no.
Oh my God, no.
Oh!
Wait, say this is not the kind of enemy you want to be doing any sort of dives out. With that being said,
No,
absolutely just
Sorry to cut you off, Kira, but please remember, Tommy Cross is one of the dangerous men we have ever seen here in Fair City Wrestling. I've been on the receiving end of some of his clotheslines and strikes and attacks, and they're some of the most vicious I've ever had. Tommy Cross is not a man that you want to take lightly.
Absolutely, and I mean, considering that he was
ousted. He was banished. He was ousted from Redgate once they lost their war against NSFM.
Absolutely.
Tommy Cross was the one who went through the massive door for NSFM to pick up that victory. And he's looking for another round here against Valick, but it's only enough for one.
Again, I think maybe he'll be trying to bring back some of the old Redgate aggression and hatred that we saw in days gone by. That, again, perhaps is the common sentiment that from Tommy Cross and Kerrigan that Redgate has gone soft. And they're still bringing like an incredible show no matter where they are. They've still got so much technical skill, and I think that the iteration of Redgate that we've seen over the past almost a year at this point has been just on an upward trajectory and been improving. But Tommy Cross just he's dragging Valick's face across the road. Ugh.
That's going to very much go against everything the eyes need. That could potentially impact Valick's vision. It could impact almost anything. A lethal lariat from Tommy Cross, but it's only enough for two.
Instead, Valick now feeling out, looking absolutely dazed down there. We're wanting to put some distance between himself and Tommy Cross.
Absolutely. This match has been nothing but hard-hitting and full of violence from the off. We expect nothing less from either incarnation of Redgate.
Absolutely. They're blood brothers to a degree, and I think that they're probably out for some degree of bloodshed right now.
Absolutely. Tommy Cross is definitely taking control of Valick here as he buries his shoulder through the midsection. And he's going to take his time. He wants to punish Valick for what he's done, pandering to these people, trying to use them as a crutch to get through matches. No. That's not the Redgate that Tommy Cross helped create, helped build. He brought Valick into Redgate because he saw potential in him. Tommy Cross was the one who made that decision. And it looks like Tommy Cross may potentially end Valor's tenure in Redgate.
That being said, I think that, again...
Oh my god! A foot on the back of the neck, driving his throat into the bottom rope. Oh my god!
Break his neck there, oh my god.
Absolutely, those ropes are not... They're not just very loose, I think is probably the easiest word to use.
If you're like running them or like anywhere near them, but having that against your throat is gonna absolutely suck to say. Oh!
You thought that sucked, trying to boot straight to the side of the cranium.
Just standing over him, asserting his dominance.
The beautiful execution there from Tommy Cross, just planting Valick back down to the mat.
Yeah, defending that honor, being like, this is my faction. This is what I created.
Absolutely.
I think that it'll be again interesting to see like almost like the clash of styles here in a way, and the way that both
and a plate of chops here from Valick.
Again,
hits off the ropes. Tommy Cross sends him straight down with one of his own.
I feel like perhaps it's the kind of thing where a few months ago Valick would never have expected to be going up against one of his own basically.
One of his own, absolutely. Oh, TKO there from Tommy Cross.
I think maybe again going from a tag team match to a singles match is
hold on! Beautiful spinning sidewalk slam from Valick.
Still not quite enough.
And do you want to know why it's not quite enough? Because Tommy Cross is right. Redgate have gone soft, and they've been pandering to these losers in the crowd, and that is why Tommy Cross is after them. And you know what? In my opinion, rightfully so. They have gone soft. They need to bring their edge back. That is what's going to get them to the positions that Redgate used to be in.
First of all, Valick absolutely...
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep from Valick. Sorry, Kira, you may continue your point.
Yeah, the point being that the Samuel Valick and Euan, they are now Redgate. And for Tommy Cross to just waltz back in here and demand that he takes back over, I think is completely disrespectful to these people that were once family to him. And we're going to see here...
A big boot of sorts there from Valick. stomping the heart out of Tommy Cross.
Brodie really has one to begin with.
Whoa.
And again, not quite enough to put Tommy Cross away. I think because he's maybe had some time away from Redgate, maybe he'll be there with this almost like year-long rage and energy stewed up. Oh my god. I was going to say, Valick's face has been through the ringer this evening.
Well, it's literally been through the ring this evening as well. Tommy Cross looked for a Kirby cruncher there. Valick with a backstabber. Into the cover. Oh!
That was incredibly close.
Incredibly close there for Valick.
Valick's still fired up, given maybe it's not the best idea to take even a moment to breathe against someone like Tommy Cross. Probably want to just keep on just attacking. We're gonna see what.
Oh, hold on. Rolls him through. Stop! That's out. You can count to 100. Valick is out.
Kill him there.
Tommy Cross in one evening has taken out all 3 members of Redgate.
The winner, Tommy Cross.
An excellent display from both men. Take nothing away from Valick, but your winner, Tommy Cross. And does this reinforce his point? Redgate have gone soft, I should say. Which, wait, hold on.
Oh my god!
Oh my!
Okay, this is uncalled for. I know that I joked being like, oh, I think Redgate's gonna win, but like, that's just absolutely nasty.
Tommy
to try and even win back any members of Redgate. Like, Tommy's got Kerrigan. If he's not gonna try and win people over, and he's just gonna try and pretty much just kill anyone who's in his way, for lack of a better phrase. Oh no. That's...
Hold on, no. Even I think this is enough. What? A trifecta.
I feel like I'm having deja vu here.
A trifecta of stomps, sending Valick's face through the canvas. Valick is out. Valick's out cold.
Absolute overkill at this point.
I would agree.
I
would agree. Referees coming out to usher Tommy Cross away to the back and check on Valick.
There's been a development with Casey off the back of the last FCW show at the Talk in Perth. It's taken me a little while to get past what happened. Still, don't want to talk about it. This reenactment should explain everything. Harrowing scenes. Brace yourselves. That was a great time, FCW. We're gonna kick Rich Money's ass up and down the Tulloch. But now it's time to unpack, get the washing on. Hey, look at all of these Retromania merchandise items. Oh, what is that? Wait, it can't be. Back in the fantastic range of Retromania merch you go! Available at all shows. Oh, look at those prices. Oh, Casey! Powerful. But you see, this presents a problem. Because I was with my bag the whole evening, the whole night. Didn't leave my side. Except while I was in the ring. But while I was in the ring, so was Fulton King, Sammy Sparks, and Rich Money. So, it could not have been any of those men. And I don't believe anyone other than the perpetrator put that leg in my bag. But we've got evidence. We've got you now. And Ryan, I need you on my back because this is going to be the most dangerous point yet. And I need someone watching my six. Well, I bring the perpetrator to justice. You see, we took that leg and we sent it for forensics. You've been caught. Because the report came back and we asked, could this have been severed with a samurai sword? And you know what they said? Maybe. Eh? We contacted samurai sword dealers and we asked them, do you sell hammers? And you know what one of them eventually said? We could order one in for you. I mean, geez Louise, it's right there in front of you. It's plain to see. It always has been. Since I won the Rumble. It's just been you. Luke Bloody Matthews.
Next match will be scheduled for one fall and will be a singles match. Can we have the first competitor, please?
Now, we've seen this matchup before, but now this matchup has additional stakes. Retro Randy believes it was Luke Matthews who caused the unfortunate demise of Casey, and whilst there is no actual evidence for that, the last time we saw Luke Matthews and Retro Randy face off, Randy did not win that match.
Yeah,
sadly, you know what? And Randy gave everything he had to
Weighing in at 15 stone from Glasgow, it's the Shogun Luke Matthews.
And out here we have, again, Matthews is someone that absolutely should never be underestimated. He has been absolutely on fire recently here.
I agree. Luke Matthews has been on a roll, a path of samurai-based destruction here. And I will say this match leads back to the Fair City Rumble. Who were your final two? Randy Valentine and Luke Matthews.
Absolutely.
This match has a hell of a lot of history, and with the implications going into this, that Luke Matthews may have potentially, allegedly, murked Casey. Randy's coming in here and he's got a lot to prove. Casey meant a lot to him, even though he was just a piece of cardboard, daft old man.
Nah, I don't know. Like, I think that we're seeing, again, revenge on Randy Valentine here, and although he's, like, gone a little bit off the deep end with some of his conspiracies, a little bit, I think that, realistically, he's the kind of guy you want on your side. When you think about Randy's almost, like, his desire to avenge Casey, like, he's such, like, a dependable person, where that's in his tag matches as well.
Here's the thing, I commend Randy for his revenge tour, but his revenge tour is going through a man who he was unable to defeat last time he faced him.
Folks, from the golden age of wrestling, with his friend and tag team partner Retro Filthy Ryan Rude, it's your granny's favourite wrestler, Retro Randy!
Get a little bit of retro filth live in the flesh here.
Absolutely, and it is a point to make. Last time Randy faced Luke Matthews, Ryan wasn't by his side.
Yeah.
He is tonight. Will that make a difference? I'm not sure.
Forgive me for using the phrase, but Ryan being the game changer in and of himself. Sort of supporting Randy here.
Absolutely.
Only time will tell. Again, absolutely riling the crowd up. Matthews maybe a bit of time to really think about what he wants to do and how many ways he can absolutely slash and kick and batter Randy in, well, within the span of the rules, I guess.
Absolutely. Luke Matthews has, coming into this, Luke Matthews is potentially being accused of a crime that he may not have committed. We genuinely do not know. I will say that, but how is that going to play Luke Matthews' side? He must be like more raging than usual, and that says something for Luke Matthews.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if he's more raging than usual, I would be a very, very worried Retro Randy Valentine.
Yeah.
Because we saw what happened last time. Here's the thing, as angry as Luke is with these allegations, if he manifests that into his physicality tonight, Randy may not be walking out of here. Randy may be coming out of here on a stretcher.
I feel like perhaps it almost can impact perspective of like his own honor in a way. Obviously, historically, Samurai maybe weren't the most honourable people. You know, they went after the money and all of that. But yeah, Matthews always carried himself with such poise, regardless.
Oh, hold on!
And we are off to the races, guys.
Off to the races, out the gates. Randy went to charge Luke Matthews for the alleged heinous crime that he committed. He was met with a massive boot straight between the eyeballs. And currently, Luke Matthews already taking this to the outside and just, for lack of a better phrase, just battering Randy. In absolute flurry of forearms, looks to whip him over into the post.
Again, Brian is going to be there trying to hype.
Hold on. Oh, we've seen that in those days as retro filth. And here's the thing, that's not a disqualification. It was still Randy who hit Luke Matthews just with the assistance of Ryan Wood.
I mean, we always do love here in wrestling, other wrestlers being used as weapons, as we've seen with yourself, Tom.
But me, never.
Oh, wait, what about his class?
No, me never.
Nah, you're a weapon in and of yourself.
I'd say so, with these guns, absolutely.
Didn't mean that as a compliment, mate.
Oh!
I heard that back here.
Yeah, I heard the sting of that back here. That went through my chest.
Ringing across Dundee tonight.
You know, so in retro Randy seems to be coming back and he's on a roll.
Absolutely. Seems ready to be judge, jury, and executioner for lack of a better phrase right now.
Oh, beautiful flow over the head. That's going to stretch and tweak the neck of Luke Matthews. And again, if your neck goes, that can go all the way down your spine, your nerves. You might not be able to feel your fingers. Luke Matthews may be in a world of hurt. And retro Randy looking for a classic.
Reminding everyone how to count. Very essential skill. Education is very important.
Indeed, I would agree.
And I'd just like to make a point, the wrestlers can count to 3.
And Luke Matthews stumbles over. Randy up to the middle rope. What's he looking for?
Hit with favourites.
A Brett's rope and a Brett's elbow from retro Randy and a kick out at 1.
Oh my god. Let's say someone's been studying and prepared themselves for that.
Absolutely. Luke Matthews is a man of dedication to this craft, and he's wrestled Randy before, so he knows the classic hits that is to be expected.
Here? Again, a little bit friendly being mounted by Randy there.
Here's the thing, Luke Matthews will have studied all the classics that Randy could potentially pull from. Oh, and that being said, exactly, Randy's got caught up in the ropes. Oh! Beautiful kick across his shoulders.
Make it stop.
No, keep it going, it's fun to watch.
He's getting on there. This is just abuse, will it stop? But again, Randy has basically attacked the honour and integrity of Randy's, again, putting these accusations out there against Luke Matthews.
Absolutely.
And he's probably going to want to defend his own honour in this case, but also get revenge on Randy and himself for being in the Fair State Rumble and the saga that has progressed throughout the past, what, 6 months? 6 months?
6 months, correct. 6 months. From October to April. And a beautiful body slam here from Luke Matthews, who's taken over this contest ever since Randy's been caught up in the ropes. And he's antagonized Ryan.
Oh no!
The referee's distracted, he's choking Randy on the ropes.
And again, just using any opportunity he can to inflict as much harm on Randy as possible.
And again, here's the thing, if Ryan's distracting the referee, that's more than fair game. Matthews claiming his innocence, he just used the ropes.
I was going to say, it's an honour for Ryan to have almost distracted the referee. It wasn't intentional, but sometimes you can just get so lost there.
Things happen, mistakes happen. I don't think Randy realised, I don't think Ryan, apologies, realised that would have cost Randy the way it did. He was just looking to support his friend after he's seen being cheated out on.
Absolute control of Luke Matthews in this kicks. Just not quite enough to keep Randy down though. I feel like, again, he just jabbed Luke Matthews in the stomach there.
Yes, he did. He tried to, and it looks like Luke Matthews is not going to take that very well at all.
Absolutely not. It feels like very much an eye for an eye in a matchup like this.
The massive clubbing forearm straight through the pectoral muscles of Retro Randy as he's looking to just push off and fight back. Managing to get a couple of forearms in here is Randy. Ducks a clothesline. And a beautiful back suplex from Luke Matthews, bringing Retro Randy straight back down to earth, as well as the canvas. Luke Matthews just scalps it.
Oh no, we're seeing it again.
Luke Matthews antagonising Ryan Rudin. He's going to take advantage of that by pressing his knee against the larynx of Retro Randy. That's going to make it difficult to breathe. That's going to make it difficult to move. And it is a point to be made. Randy is that little bit older than most of the roster, so his recovery time will be that little bit longer, especially compared to somebody like a Luke Matthews who's in peak condition.
And for Randy to again have these consistent kicks and offense, like taken to his both his chest and his back, paired with him being technically strangled there, it's going to be difficult to breathe, which is again going to make this so much harder to keep going.
If he doesn't have the oxygen flowing, he won't have the blood flowing, and that's going to make every single little movement, whether it's moving your fingers or pressing yourself back up from being down, it's going to make everything that little bit more difficult. As Luke Matthews rakes the eyes of Retro Randy. Again, you'll only ever get a warning for that. Fantastic use of bending of the rules, in my opinion, from Luke. As he perks him on the top rope and he just kicks away.
Oh, no, watch out, Ryan!
Oh! He went for a third, the referee didn't see it. Retro Randy's clocked Luke Matthews.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Luke hit him first, so I think it's all fair game. Again, if the referee didn't see it, it goes both ways.
Goes both ways, absolutely fair play. Turnabout is fair play, as they say.
Oh, Randy's firing up now. Here we go.
There we go.
Very good.
Retro Randy looking to roll back the clock.
And booting him in the face. Yeah, Randy has his own kick-based offense of his own.
Absolutely does. Big bit of Doom and a leg drop of Doom to follow up into the cover. Only a 2 count.
Again, it seemed like there was some strain to actually for Luke Matthews to get his shoulder up off the mat there.
Absolutely.
I mean, said Randy's got some plans. He's absolutely ready to just take him down, try and maybe demand a confession from him. There we are, right. Never mind, plans are scuppered as Randy's just hoisting him up again. Cannot discount the absolute strength.
Able to elbow out of it, ducks a clothesline, and a massive shoulder block sends Luke Matthews down.
Again, Randy is absolutely, for lack of a better phrase, and this can be bleeped out, but like brick shithouse in his own memory.
And a massive splash is only enough for 2 for Randy. Randy's going to need to pull more tricks out of his bag if he wants to defeat Luke Matthews like he was unable to previously.
See to what points he's willing to go to avenge Casey. May he rest in peace.
Potentially avenge Casey, as we're unsure of whether it was Luke Matthews who is the culprit. We still don't know who the culprit is. This is all going based off an assumption. Bang!
Well, I mean, at this point, he is sort of only going through like the second stage of grief.
And we can only assume that Retro Randy's out after that beautiful knee kick combination. Oh, that veteran instinct, the wherewithal and the ring positioning to get his foot on the rope to avoid taking another loss to Luke Matthews. Very, very, very close call there for Randy.
Again, Casey will just be the ghost of Casey just in the back of Randy's mind throughout all of this, just wanting to figure out who done it.
Exactly.
And whether it's, the thing is, again, grief does a lot of things for a lot of people.
Hold on, he's looking for another pop-up knee. Randy able to counter with a DDT, spiking Luke Matthews on the top of his head.
Oh my God! Randy's gone and done it.
Randy is avenged, has lost Luke Matthews.
The winner, Retro Randy!
Apologies.
Here we have. Again, what does this mean for Randy's suspicions of Luke Matthews? Because, like,
Hold on. Randy's not done.
Okay, Randy.
Whoa,
A bit more here. Come on, mate.
Ryan's looking to calm him down. We've not seen this from Randy before. I understand he's angry. But here's the thing, Luke Matthews may have done nothing. There is no need for this. He's got his win. Unless he has evidence, unless he has secure evidence that it was Luke Matthews. As I said, Luke Matthews should be able to watch to the back right now, which he finally has.
Absolutely. Again, it's...
There's a little bit more. I found some more footage. I didn't want to tell you before the match because I didn't want to cloud your judgment. John! Play the footage!
Please don't make me watch this again, man. I've got it in me.
I can't watch this.
Not again.
I'm too scared in case I fall off my chair. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs. I'll just let me Juke is to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, folks! I can't believe it!
It was there all along!
Ryan Rick killed Casey!
I'm sorry, guys. I'm still in shock. I thought that the two of these were far closer. Why did Ryan do this?
What the hell have we just witnessed?
I feel like I'm more alongside. I don't know if I'm more upset for Casey or Randy.
I know I'm here to be a commentator, but I can only apologise. I'm lost for words. What the hell? Ryan Rude murked Casey.
Why would he do that? Ryan's supposed to be Randy's friend. We've seen this for...
They're best friends, former tag team champions. What the hell is going on with Ryan Rude?
I can only apologize.
I'm sorry, I can't watch this.
We need management, referee, someone out here to deal with this. Okay.
Folks, it's Johnny praising AG, Mackie, J. Robin, bring my Sam McMillan and jumping William McLeod!
Thank goodness. I was going to say, Ryan would make himself scarce here. Everyone here just coming out in support of Randy.
Ryan Rude killed Casey. That is the fact of the matter.
Again, sometimes murderers will return to the scene of the crime. Again, the scene of the kidnapping. If it was Ryan that kidnapped Casey, he couldn't help himself going back. Just to really rub it into Randy's face.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can only apologise. That is all we had for this episode of Empire. We can only apologise that the way it has ended, but we will update you on the situation as soon as possible.
Randy, come on!
We want to thank you very much for your time. I've been Tom Atlas.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Randy Valentine! Randy!
Yeah, I wouldn't look me in the eye either. You piece of Get out of my building. You will never grace my ring again. Get out!
Oh, right. That was you know it. After everything you and him have done together in this company, tag team champions, crowd loved you, we all loved you. You go why? Because you won the Rumble and you done it and you couldn't take it. I defended you. People were thinking it might have been you. I said no, you would never do that to Randy. Guess I was wrong, eh?
Tell you what, Patrick.
What?
Do something about it.
Do something about it.
Do something about it. Tell you why I won't do anything about it. Because you just
ready to talk?
2 nil.
Our first competitor, representing Casino Brutal from Sin City, weighing in at even money, he is the House Rabu!
Incredibly
One half
exciting.
of Legends Never Die, built on Milky Ways and Mars bars. He is the one true chaotic luchador, Sammy Sparks.
Certainly is a force to be reckoned with, Sammy Sparks, and I'm looking forward. While they may not be my favorite tag team, they win by nefarious tactics. It will certainly be interesting to see if they engage in some sort of contact. Maybe not the contact, but you know what I mean.
Absolutely, and again, it's a triple threat match. There are no rules. The only way to win is pinfall or submission. These three men are going to go hell for leather just to see if they can progress to that fatal four-way, and I'm so excited to see what happens here.
Absolutely, I feel like this is possibly perhaps my most anticipated match of the night, just because the whole Junior Heavyweight Invitational allows for so many new challengers to make a name in FCW. Not only that, but to potentially dethrone Spike, because I feel like he has had a very, very solid run, but perhaps change could be on the horizon, especially at a historic show like Adler Mania.
Absolutely, and just in case you haven't seen one fatal four-way, this is round 2 of this contest. Oliver Green won the first round, overcoming Tommy Raiden and Johnny Presley, and we're going to see who the second participant is going to be to join him in that fatal four-way. And here comes your final contestant tonight, the wild-eyed Ouija, Lou King Sharp.
And the final competitor tonight from Vice City, Glasgow, it's the Blood Tourist, Lou King Sharp.
Now, if we know anything about what's going on in FCW, these are two, Sammy Sparks and Lou King Sharp are two of the most violent, terrifying wrestlers, and the thing is, I would argue that possibly fairly evenly matched. I was speaking with in a podcast about this. The two of them, I think, are just going to go get hell for leather, and just, yeah, you can even see there, Sammy's already antagonizing Lou King Sharp.
Oh, and whilst he was antagonizing Lou King Sharp, he's ran for the hills already. Very brave of you, Sammy. Very brave. Oh, and it looks like Luke King Sharp's come out here with an absolute vengeance. Please keep in mind, Luke King Sharp has challenged twice for the Fair City Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Championship and has lost both times, to Spike Tierney.
That being said, again, he is a force to be reckoned with here in FCW. He's seeming to have some allegiance with Rabu there. Again, seems very respectable man, I must say.
Absolutely.
But again, he's going to square up to anyone, and he will absolutely beat the living daylights out of you.
Luke King Sharp has more fight than height, and he's not afraid to show that. And it appears that Rabu and Luke King Sharp have a common enemy in Sammy Sparks currently. But then again, this match is every man for himself. Regardless of this alliance, it will need to be broken at some point.
I was always saying now just antagonizing Sammy Sparks, but I don't know if that's the best move. We've seen Sammy Sparks in ring, and honestly, once you get him going, he's an absolute machine. And again, someone I wouldn't ever want to be put in a ring with.
Absolutely. Sammy Sparks is one of the most impressive young men throughout Scotland, in my own personal opinion. He can do a lot of the things that a lot of guys his size should not be able to do. And here's the thing. He reminds me of Spike Tierney to a certain extent.
Yeah.
He's got the power, he's got the strength, but he also has the high-flying acrobatic skill to diversify that also. We've seen him in singles competition plenty of times throughout Fair City Wrestling, and each and every time he has been impressive.
Absolutely.
Yo, Dundee! Did we come here to see a hot dog and a belly top?
Ouch.
Or did we come here to see a fight?
If there's one thing Luke King Sharp knows how to do, it is to get a crowd going. And while I don't appreciate body shaming, if it's going to get Sammy Sparks in that ring, call him out for the sheer quantity of Mars bars he eats. Go, do it. There we go. That seems to have gone under his skin enough to actually get him back
Absolutely.
in the ring.
And here's the thing, regardless of this, if Sammy wants to win this, he's going to have to, take the challenge to both Luke King Sharp and Rabu, and he's going to need to, once again, scarpering away back to the bar.
Absolutely not.
If he's going to hang around the bar, at least order a pint and make your time worthwhile.
Absolutely, support local businesses. Speaking of which, if you want to support FCW, you can always find out more information on our Facebook about when our next events are. Maybe there will be one near you. And if there is, you can get your tickets at ticketsource.co.uk/FCW.
Absolutely. Please follow us on all of our socials. You have at Fair City Wrestling for both Instagram and Facebook, and you have at Dundee Wrestling for Dundee and Angus Professional Wrestling on Instagram.
Sorry to interrupt you, but Sammy Sparks got... Why? Sammy, with peace and love, why are you beefing with a child?
To be fair, that child must have said some horrible things to Sammy Sparks, and I can only empathise with him.
Okay, fair. Again, it's almost cowardly because again, someone like Luke Sharp, again, not Luke Sharp, Sammy Sparks. My brain's not working. Sammy Sparks is part of arguably one of the best tag teams going in Scotland. But again, I would say the exact same about Rabu being in...
Rabu Ramiro, he's one half of Casino Brutal, absolutely. We've seen Casino Brutal challenge for the tag team titles unsuccessfully. You're not beating D before, and they've always been very impressive, but it's going to be very interesting to see Rabu here in singles action.
Absolutely. I think maybe there is potentially some nerves on the parts of both Rabu and Sammy. Luke King Sharp is, for the most part, a singles wrestler, and I think he's just ready. He's just wanting to fight. That being said, Sammy's speeding up here just while he's running away, and it'll be interesting to see if this again. Rabu here opening up ropes to let Sammy Sparks in, and hopefully this match will be underway soon. Rather
than a wrestling match, this has turned into a game of cat and mouse, and it appears like Rabu and Lou are a bit sick of this. Oh, Sammy Sparks has entered the ring!
There we go.
About time!
This is the world's worst game of tag.
Honestly. If they were going for hide and seek, he's not done very well, and he's...
And here we go.
Here we go, the triple threat is officially underway.
Oh, come on.
And sadly enough, Sammy Sparks is away back to the bar. It does seem... Luke King Sharp with his hands behind his back.
That can only mean one thing, I think.
They're looking to invite Sammy back into this.
Completely opening themselves up. That being said, looking sharp, that's his bread and butter. That's what he likes. He likes violence, whether that's against other people or against himself. He's just there. Oh, come on. This is absolutely outrageous.
Even as a commentator, I came here to see a match. I came here to see, you know, as you said, your most anticipated match of the night.
Absolutely.
And it's barely gotten underway. I don't see why Rabu and Lou don't just go hell for leather against each other
That being
at
said,
this point. Maybe try and score a quick roll-up, a quick victory, but here we go.
Let's see.
Are we gonna get triple threat action?
Maybe.
Drum roll, please.
Oh, what's it? Sometimes I do believe that Sammy Sparks is just a wee kid at times. And I'm not gonna lie. He's a grown man, but he has certainly thrown some interesting temper tantrums here in FCW.
I would agree, yes.
Which is a shame because it's like I say with a lot of wrestlers, talents are wasted. He's an absolutely cracking wrestler, and for him to just be, wasting our time, wasting these good fans here, paid their hard-earned money to come here tonight. I want to see some wrestling. I want to see some wrestling. There we go again. Milky Ways and Mars bars. Man after my own heart, admittedly. Oh,
hold on. We were looking to potentially get a triple test of strength here.
Are we going to see contact? Hold on. And
double
there we
boot
go.
to the midsection to Sammy Sparks after scarpering away for so long. Rabu and Lou finally have their hands on him. And again, Sammy could only avoid this for so long.
Absolutely. I was waiting with the two of them, just seeing him as that common enemy. It will certainly be interesting to see if there's a point where perhaps Lou and Rabu end up turning on each other, because only one person can win this match, realistically.
Absolutely. Only one person will win.
Yeah, and I think while eliminating Sammy Sparks is probably a good move because he is a fierce competitor and someone that is, again, within his own rights, probably, I would argue, potentially eligible to challenge for the junior heavyweight title already. That taking him out means that you'd probably have a better chance of winning in this fatal four-way that we're going to see and punching your ticket to Adler.
In the fantastic words of Scott Steiner, if they eliminate Sammy Sparks in the equation, chances of him winning drastic go down.
That is certainly true. And we're going to see if it is just going to be...
They've pulled up the t-shirt on a chop straight to the midsection, it looks like.
Certainly hope he hasn't eaten anything recently.
Oh no,
Double
the shirt
mask.
over the face.
What are we seeing here? Oh yeah.
Again, shot straight to the solar plexus. That'll take the wind out of Sammy Sparks quickly.
Absolutely, but again, it is almost a smart move on their part to try and wear him down. Especially after he's been such a coward. They're probably just trying to make up for the amount of time he was out of the ring in damage to him.
Absolutely. He's earned the, unfortunately for Sammy Sparks, he's earned the beating that he is receiving from both Lou and Rabu.
Absolutely, and again, all three of these guys wrestle all up and down Scotland, the country, even internationally. So, again, we're wanting to see continue this action right now.
Absolutely. Again, finally, it looks like we're going to get Lou and Rabu squaring off against each other now that they've, for the moment, taken out the threat of Sammy Sparks. Beautiful collar and elbow tie from both men. It seems like Rabu has the power advantage, but the scrappy Lou King Sharp will not back down.
Alright, again, we're seeing now Lou King Sharp trying to trip up.
Down goes to the clothesline. Rabu ducks, switches it, sleep, into a leap. Another sleep, Sharp rolls over.
Oh, and Sammy's back in the ring.
A standoff between both men. And a double punch straight to the dome of Sparks. Having none of that indeed. Hold on. Rabu goes out to the apron. Sammy moves out of the way. There goes Rabu.
Smart move, I'm not going to lie.
And a kick straight to the back of the knee, sending Lou King Sharp out of the ring.
Oh, how the tables have turned. Sammy Sparks is the only one in the ring.
How the tables have turned indeed. Hold on. Sparks now up and over into the outside. Apron cannonball to both men. Sammy Sparks has wiped out the playing field and is the last man standing currently. Then again, a triple threat can change anytime, at any point, as he's currently playing with a child's action figure. Again, at this point, he's evened out the odds for both men. He's going to do his best to take them both out.
Absolutely, and I guess at this point it will sort of come down to which man wants his title shot more, which man ideally wants to walk out of Arthurmania as the junior heavyweight champion.
If they can walk out of Arthurmania,
That is
the
a very,
junior
very good
heavyweight
point.
champion, because the retaining champion Spike Tierney has been on nothing but a roll as Looking Sharp's one gets stopped by his hand being crushed into the steel ring post. Sparks in control after making sure he was away from the action for the opening start.
Yeah, again,
opening
smart
time
move.
of this contest.
Let
Sorry.
It's the kind of thing you should do in a triple threat, which is to let your two opponents beat the living daylights out of each other, and then you can come in and capitalize off it. That being said, Rabu is back out on the apron. Oh, not for much, not for long at all.
And again, Sparks fully taking control of this matchup, isolating Looking Sharp into the corner with a series of boots straight through the pectoral muscle. It seems like Sparks has definitely taken his stride and taken control of this one.
Absolutely, and again, it's a complete switch up from earlier on in the match when he was just being a coward for no reason. Because again, he's got the stuff to hang with the best of them.
Absolutely, I would agree he does, and he's hanging with one of the very best in Scotland at the minute, grinding down Looking Sharp into the corner as Rabu slowly climbs back up, and a shot to the midsection. Looks like he was playing possum.
Will not be taken down again.
Roll over the back. Rabu looking to build up a bit of momentum.
There we go.
Beautiful jumping enziguri from Rabu Romero with the roll through nip up. He's come here, and he is here to play to kill. He's not taking any prisoners in this contest.
Absolutely, and again, as we were saying earlier, despite the fact that he's primarily a tag team wrestler, he has still got the skills to wrestle very successfully in a singles match.
Absolutely, he has been having some great singles matches across the country, has Rabu, and he's very much proved himself as a singles competitor. Sammy Sparks has requested a timeout.
I think someone needs to put him in timeout.
Oh, it was all a ruse as he wrenched and pulled Rabu's head.
That being said, watch out behind you, Sammy.
Oh, jumping cutter from Looking Sharp, executed with precise precision into the cover, and Sammy kicks out.
Not quite. That being said, it doesn't seem like, as of recently, Sammy has had a bit of time to recover from the damage that he's taken. And again,
absolutely.
That being said,
Looking Sharp climbing up to the top rope. Are we going to see a frog splash? We're not. Sadly, we are not, as Sammy Sparks is able to roll out the way.
Absolutely, and again, living proof that he is so agile despite his proclaimed diet. But even then, we've seen the same with Spike Tierney and his love for kebabs.
Hold on, are we going to get a trifecta here?
Oh no.
We've had one miss, we've had two miss, oh god, we've got three! All men have missed a frog splash.
The only person up right now to any degree is Sammy Sparks.
And again, this shows just how fantastic our junior heavyweight division is. Diverse, exciting. Hold on.
Oh no, don't go. Poor referee, Shaun Moran.
Referee Shaun Moran was actually going to count the pin. Rabu's shoulders off of the mat.
Yeah, that being said, again, he is.
Hold on. Sparks on the top rope.
Oh, I'm scared. I don't want to see this.
What are we going to get here? Oh!
And they both missed!
I don't know if you noticed there, but Rabu moved Lou out of the way.
Yeah, probably out of a desire to save himself as opposed to saving Lou. Absolutely.
Inadvertently, that alliance is essentially reformed with that, but it's not going to last long.
Absolutely not.
Every single one of these men wants an opportunity to get to that fatal four-way, to get to Spike Tierney, and they'll sadly lose at Arthurmania, but fantastic try, guys.
And again, I do love
both men went for a gut kick. They've both been caught.
Where can you go with this?
Put each other down.
Truce.
But I believe they caught each other with a low blow.
Yeah, Sammy Sparks arguing with the referee. Probably shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, double low blow to Sammy.
Absolutely.
Oh no, everybody suffered a low blow here. What an excellent contest as everybody crumbles to the floor.
Yeah, no doubt just everyone's going to need a little moment to rearrange themselves and check that they're all okay. After that, again, looking sharp, making his way out of the ring, probably to get some distance from the two of them.
Absolutely, if you remain in the ring after something like that, and he's quite casually taking a seat in the front row, is looking sharp to get his recovery back.
Honestly, fair dues, it'll be a bit more comfortable, let the two of them fight it out for a wee bit.
Yep, like that gives Lou enough recovery to get his breath back, get his wind back, and devise a game plan depending on what Rabu and Sammy are able to pull out their respective bags here.
Now they're both back up to their feet. Oh my God.
Hold on! Triple threat, no DQ, fair play! Looking sharp as brought chair into the equation, and you know what? You cannot blame him. Shot to the back of Sammy and to the back of Rabu. Oh!
That was right to.
Just about took the mask off of Sammy Sparks and subdued the chair into Rabu's face.
It is one of those.
Hold on.
What are we gonna see here? What is looking sharp thinking? Oh my God!
Oh, chair assisted drop kick into the corner, going through Sammy Sparks.
I was about to say someone's gonna need to check that his brain's still there under that mask.
Absolutely. Hold on. The same to Rabu.
And again, this is maybe leaning more into looking sharp's wheelhouse to a degree. Again, bringing more of like the, I guess, hardcore elements.
Hold on.
But again, that's also Sammy Sparks' wheelhouse. He's wrestled in.
He's wrestled all across Europe, all across the UK, England, Scotland, Sweden, Denmark.
Yeah.
Alongside that, Looking Sharp has done the exact same. I'm unsure of the European experience that Rabu Romero has, but he's got enough experience to get Lou up on his shoulders, and him with a fantastic Ushigoroshi. Knee straight through the shoulder blades, but it's not enough for Rabu to advance to that fatal four-way.
Absolutely not. I feel like Looking Sharp may only just be getting going. Again, bringing the more physical nature in the with the steel chair.
Absolutely, and again, no disqualifications in this matchup. And it appears Rabu has Lou in the electric chair position, but Lou's able to scramble out of it.
Absolutely, and what are we seeing
Sends
here?
Looking Sharp. Hold on, Sammy Sparks!
Oh my God.
Elbow through the heart of Looking Sharp! Oh!
That was a close.
That took my breath away.
There are close ones, and then there's that.
There are close ones, and there's that 2.9 recurring, as you mentioned earlier. Sammy Sparks is the last man standing here.
Oh, now what are we seeing here?
Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb! But Looking Sharp's there immediately to break up the cover. Fantastic wherewithal from Lou to be able to break that up.
Absolutely, that would have been curtains for Sammy Sparks.
Sick kick! Slides into his cover. Oh,
still not quite enough.
Boo just able to escape. This is turning into a fantastic classic triple threat matchup. And again, this isn't for a title shot directly. This is just to earn an opportunity to go into the fatal four-way. But for Sammy Sparks, turnabout is fair play.
Oh, that was right on his skull there, man.
Straight to the skull of Looking Sharp,
oh God,
led into an inadvertent Samoan drop. Oh, a pedigree variation onto a steel chair from Sammy Sparks. And he's done it.
There you go.
You know what? You can talk about his punk tactics all you want, but the steel chair was legal.
Absolutely.
And the winner of the triple threat going through to the fatal four-way is Sammy Sparks.
Absolutely, and now we have half of our fatal four-way contenders lined up. We have Oliver Green and now Sammy Sparks.
And which two men will join them? There's only one way to find out. If you did not know, the third round of this tournament has been announced on the 23rd of May in the Tulloch Institute in Perth. We are going to get Botchico versus Stanislav versus Martin McAllister. If you want to be there to witness who's going to progress to the Fatal 4-Way next, get your tickets for that show before they sell out at ticketsource.co.uk/FCW.
Absolutely, again, I believe that it'll be Martin McAllister debut here in FCW.
Martin McAllister's debut, but for now,
folks, give up for Looking Sharp and Rabbit!
But for now, we need to bask in the glory and the punk tactics of your winner.
And your winner, Sammy Sparks!
brings tears to my eyes. 'Cause when you are with me, I'm free, I'm careless, I believe. Above all the others will fly. This brings tears to my eyes, my sacrifice, my sacrifice.
And here we are, the long-awaited return of Caleb Valhalla. He's been out injury for times. I tell you what, he's been missed by both Boystrel in the back and this crowd, as you can see.
Good for him for getting a massive announcement for his return from injury. Fantastic, great job, Caleb, and glad to be
From
back.
St. Abs via New Asgard, it's Caleb Valhalla!
I've been out with injury for much longer and for a much more serious injury. Where the hell is this fanfare for somebody like me who's been here since day one?
Well, you're still injured, man. Like, there's nothing to really say. I mean,
No, but it's favoritism. It's pure favoritism to the big star,
I
Caleb
know.
Valhalla.
Tom, maybe if you had gone in, focus more on your rehab, maybe you would be able to make a return. But obviously, you're still injured.
Well, guess what? I tore my knee in 3 different places. Caleb hurt his shoulder. Those are 2 extremely different sides of an injury scale. I've been at 11 months and I'm still recovering.
Well, I mean, again,
If I don't get this when I'm back, I'm going to be disappointed.
Well, again, focus on your rehab, focus on getting better. I don't know.
And it's only right we hear from the man himself.
See what Caleb has to say.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Right. Okay, go ahead. Let's see what this Asgardian god has to say.
That was a happy impression. I like that.
Thank you.
So the compliment, yeah.
Yeah, welcome back, whatever.
Oh, it's one of your magical voice enhancers.
It's called a microphone.
Ladies, gentlemen, drangers of all genders, the mighty Caleb has returned! Your Midgard white mages have cleared the mighty Caleb to compete. And the mighty Caleb wants to compete. I know there's a locker room full of DAPW warriors ready to test their might. So, if anyone feels worthy, let them come out now.
You got me
Yay, I love this music, don't you?
By far, Matt's second favorite song in the entire world.
Which one is it?
Here's the thing, all 3 of these are out here. I don't know what they're doing with it, honestly. I don't know, I didn't know this was happening, but they quite clearly have a point to make. Looks like Caleb's
Representing DE, it's Juke, Asher, and Spike Tierney.
What Gordo failed to mention there, you were tag team champions and your junior heavyweight champion. These 3 men have been draped in gold for as long as I can remember now, and they have held almost the top of the mountain here at FCW. If you want to get through to almost any championship besides the heavyweight one, you need to go through DE. And you know what? If you come after one of us, you come after all of us.
That being said, Tom, I can't remember
Well.
when you last held a belt.
Caleb! Good to have you back here, buddy. Good to see you back. Good to hear everyone cheering for you back here.
in FCW. You know,
I'm going to beat them up. Hold on. Take the microphone. I don't need it.
Whoa, just
No more talking. Let's fight.
No, Caleb, calm down. He has a
I beat
point
him already.
I mean, I'm dressed for the occasion, so
Okay.
yeah, let's do it.
I can't argue with that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and will be a singles match between, well, it's 4 letters, 1 word, it's Juke and Caleb Valhalla!
That's happened pretty quickly. I believe the lads were going to make a point that, you know, Caleb's had all this fanfare for his return, yet I've been injured for 11 months, and the fans have just done nothing but heckle me and disrespect me, even as a commentator. I've been sat here trying to do my job, and I'm constantly being heckled by the fans.
I'm
but the
not
bell
gonna lie,
rings.
mate, you sometimes deserve it, but listen, at this
I
point
don't
you
deserve
should
it. I'm an
be
injured
cheering.
man.
You should be cheering on Juke.
Yeah, you know what? I will cheer on Juke, because
Good.
Juke has an opportunity to pull off one of the potentially a fantastic singles victory of his. If he beats Caleb Valhalla, that could send Juke into the stratosphere.
Absolutely, but also if Caleb manages to successfully beat Juke, does that mean he's like beaten most of DE, if I'm not mistaken?
Well, he's not beating me, I can tell you that for a fact.
Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Get busy recovering. But again, as the poster said, as the announcements on our social said, Caleb Valhalla is back and in action. In action we are seeing right now. Be interesting to see what Juke has that he can pull off.
And again, Juke is that manly, that macho. He was able to just tank a shoulder tackle from Caleb Valhalla, which would usually destroy most men. And he was able to just tank it and keep going. That is the tenacity, that is the strength of Juke.
Absolutely. And that being said,
only for so long, goddamn.
Well, again, now that he is again medically cleared, he is back in action. Caleb Valhalla is probably ready to send some other people to Valhalla as he continues to fight and die and fight and die and fight. I don't know the semantics of Norse mythology, but okay.
Asher, here's the thing, you might call us tactics, whatever. I know you've been asked before for this, but more than anything, this is just Asher helping out his fellow tag team champion in Juke. And again, you're about to see just how fantastic Juke can be as a singles performer, taking it to one of FCW's very best. See, Juke is in full control.
Tom, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like you can't really say that like Juke is in control when again he's relying on Asher to get these sort of sneaky attacks in.
Sneaky attacks, yeah, whatever. It's called strategy. It's called tactics, Akira.
I think in some books it's called cheating.
Well, not under our book, thank you. And Juke goes for the cover, and only enough to get one. Juke able to take relative control here right now.
Cogs whirring behind in Caleb Valhalla's brain. This is trying to figure out what to do against his first match back in FCW.
Exactly. Like here's the thing, Juke has been wrestling, defending these tag team titles month after month after month. Caleb could have some ring rust here. Caleb could, you know, is he still going to be able to move the same way he did? Does his shoulder have the same strength as it did? Can he pick people up? Can he lariat people without disconnecting or potentially tearing? These are the questions that we need to ask for Caleb Valhalla in his first match back.
That's understandable. I did try to ask him backstage about that, but he kind of just looked at me like I was saying a bunch of like weird like spells and stuff because he doesn't understand.
I don't think he understands basic English or Dundonian. As Juke hits a beautiful suplex again. The weight differential between these two men is something, you know, quite significant, and Juke was able to pull that off. That is why he's been able to be one half of your tag team champions for so long. He can dig deep. He has that inner strength. He's able to muscle over a guy like Caleb Valhalla. Oh God, no.
Godlike strength of him.
No.
He's trying his best to escape there.
Oh God, Juke gently comes back down to the floor. Asher's there to support him, looking for a dive, and there's Spike. There's Spike. The referee didn't see it. It's fair play. It's fair play.
Yeah, it's just for shame. Again, possibly not the safest place to be doing any manner of dives, but they have been done, and Juke is just hammering down on Caleb.
Looking to fall into a cover, but unfortunately it's only enough to get two.
Now I have to see what either men can pull out, or shall I guess, either Caleb or the Three Stooges.
Oi, call us by our name. DE, thank you.
Oh, douchebag edgelords.
Shut up. You bet your. Oh God, no!
A spear there from Valhalla as Spike's here trying to distract referee Lex.
Keep it up, Spike. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on, come on.
Oh, and after sneaking into the ring now. Oh.
No. No. He was too slow. He was too slow. He was so slow. He was too slow. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Leave. He's fine. He's fine. What the hell?
And
what
with that,
uncalled for from your referee. Absolutely uncalled for. Asher did nothing wrong. Spike. Oh, God damn it.
Are they?
What?
And they are both gone. Now we're gonna see.
What do you mean?
True one-on-one, straight singles action. Again, that being said, admittedly. The dramatic flair from a referee Lex. I mean, said it's given Juke some time to recover, and hopefully, we'll see here. So hopefully not. He's not gonna. Oh my God.
Oh no, he's caught the hand. Oh God.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Referee managed to defy two of them, and now Caleb absolutely muscling out of here. There we go, absolutely rang Juke's bell there. Look at him staggering, but still managing to
give Juke his credit. He's still standing there throwing bombs with one of the best here in the country and in this company.
Yeah, I don't know what Caleb will be thinking right now, but I think it'll be something exciting as he's gearing up. Oh, a big boot to the face from Juke.
Oh, Larry, it's into the corner, Juke. Please, just get under the rope. Just get out of there. No, please. No. I'm gonna do something about this. God
I just
damn it.
absolutely launched Juke across the ring there.
Yeah.
He weighed nothing. Absolute godlike strength of Caleb Valhalla. Yeah, we'll see what a clothesline takes Juke down.
Come on, Juke. Come on, you're okay.
We're seeing
Juke, you're up. Caleb Valhalla, sadly, has taken over this contest so far.
Absolutely.
Gets him up into the shoulders.
There we go. And is that enough to put Juke away? Oh, not quite. Again, maybe that recovery time while our referee was ejecting Spike and Asher perhaps gave him that time. But maybe if that hadn't happened, maybe we could have had our winner by now. But again, most of us, I think I can speak for most of FCW fans and the locker room when I say that we're just happy to see Caleb back and absolutely busting everyone. What are we seeing here from Juke?
Juke went for the kick, it got caught, turns around, beautiful spinning back heel kick. Talk about our tactics and strategy all you like, you cannot deny Juke is one of the best in-ring performers we have, Kira. Your slander stops now.
I'm not slandering.
It's slander. I'm telling you for a fact it's slander.
Can you take me to court for that? What are we seeing here?
Float over DDT from Juke, dropping the Viking straight in his head, hopefully knocking some sense into him. Not enough to pick up the win though.
I'd say just... That being said, Juke's probably thinking to himself, what else does he have that could put someone like the absolute behemoth that is Caleb Valhalla away?
Juke has a lot of tricks in this playbook, trust me.
Yeah, but we're saying tricks, I'm talking about like strategy and actual like proper wrestling here. Oh, and Caleb manages to dodge that and dodge from Juke as well. Uppercut there.
Back in a minute.
Top, where are you? Top, you I've been abandoned, so we're gonna fly solo for here just to see what happens. And as you can see, Tom's now limping. I have no idea why he's here. I don't think he's gonna face the same fate as his DE brothers and inevitably get ejected from this match. And again, he seems to be distracting Caleb Valhalla. Maybe to give Juke just a little bit of time to breathe, to recover. That being said, it probably isn't enough. Tom's just gonna hit Caleb Valhalla with his knee brace.
Folks, the winner by disqualification is Caleb Valhalla!
I'm not gonna lie here, man. Like that to me.
As called by the ref.
from what I'm seeing there, Tom has been limping all day, but that being said, he just ripped off his knee brace and absolutely scalped Caleb Valhalla with it, and I can only assume that that means that Tom is better. Unfortunately for everyone, that possibly means that Tom will return to the ring. Again, he's just absolutely kicking the... I'm trying to think of a word that's safe for families. But yeah, that is looking like Tom is... what? I can't even begin to describe my disdain for DE. And no matter how many like fun acronyms I come up with, it's just... Juke had the potential, and wait, oh my god! Yep. Again, there you have it. Tom Atlas, again, lying to us all, as per usual at this point. The sneaky scouser that he is. It seems like DE is finally back, and again, after 11 months of injury, as he said, he's managing to ditch that knee brace. And he said it'll be interesting to see what the future holds for FCW now that the four of them are reunited. I mean, so I can only hope that Caleb is safe and can get brought back. Oh my god, again? This is outrageous, and honestly, I look forward to some stern words being exchanged.
Folks, the loser of this match, Juke.
Again, as Flash Gordo has said, technically Juke is the loser, regardless of whatever it is that DE does. They are losers at the end of the day.
You were disqualified, so you lost.
He said hopefully they'll get to the back and be off of your screens for now. Now, welcome back from our little break. As previously mentioned, Tom has abandoned me on commentary and decided to just do what he does best and be annoying and back in the ring. That being said, I found a good pal to come and join me.
Never fear, Kira Steele. Patrick Patesky is back on commentary duty, baby.
Welcome back, man. I'm so glad you're here. Again, you've got some history with at least one of the competitors in this match.
I do. I mean, I've got a history with both of them. You know, I trained with Brodie Adler and Filton King. You know, I believe I was the last person to beat Filton King in a FCW DAPW ring.
Certainly.
So I've got a vested interest in this match, as we all do, because it's our main event of the evening here at the Queen's Hotel.
Clear. And again, we have our former
women's champion in Brodie Adler, looking to become the first female to capture the DAPW championship as well. That would be a story. That would be a massive story coming out of Dundee tonight.
Absolutely taking no time off, immediately going for a new belt. And again, with it being the big blue, it's fair.
I see. And what is a title defense without a champion? Can we have a champion, please?
And here we have the other half of Legends Never Die. We've heard this music once before this evening.
I'm not his biggest fan, but the theme song is top class.
Yeah, no, I was going to say everything. It perfectly encapsulates the energy that LNG brings, essentially. Sort of with someone, the size and scale of Fulton King. That being said, like, you're a big guy too. Like, again, you managed to successfully take him down, so.
But you know, yeah, it came out on top that night last year at Arbomania, but it could have very easily gone either way. Fulton King is one of the most dangerous wrestlers in the world. This man has been all over the world wrestling, and it's no surprise that he's picked up some championship gold now on the way, because he's got that worldwide experience under his belt, both his actual belt and then his championship belt.
That was a good one. I think this is one of the things I really love about FCW and DAPW is the fact that, like, we will have intergender matches all the time, regardless of who you are. If you don't want to beef with someone, and again, I shouldn't say that because again, both of them are bringing the beef here. Yeah, Broady is incredibly strong and was a phenomenal former women's champion.
Brody's capable of taking down anyone in this company, no matter what division they compete in, male, female, anywhere in between. It doesn't matter. She's one of the best wrestlers, period, in this country. She's also, I will point out, right now in the best shape of her life. She's looking amazing. She's looking jacked, brother, as Booker T would say.
Again, I think, again, Brody can hang with the best of them, and I think that
It makes it a fascinating match, and this is why I was more than happy to jump in Tom Atlas's seat with you, Kira, for this match, because I get the best seat in the house now watching it with you.
absolutely, and I was going to say it's nice to have someone.
The following match is for the Dundee and Angus Professional Wrestling Championship. From in this corner, from Glasgow, the Dynamite Brodie Adler.
She's so cool.
When you grow
And
up,
I
you
would
can be
like to
Brodie
say
Adler.
that previously I was passed the message, so allow me to.
Get it right.
I'll get that right. The DAPW champion, Fulton King, has requested I advise his challenger. It's 2025. Equal rights means equal fights. And you are going down, sucker! And defending title tonight, one half of Legends Never Die, DAPW champion, the Juggernaut Fulton King!
If it weren't for the fact that he's such a big baddie, I'd certainly suggest you give him some tips on some lyricism.
Yeah, I don't think that sounded as good as he thought it did in his head, but we'll move.
I was going to say, I've got to respect the champ. Gotta respect the champ's wishes, and Brody with that power stance. I'm intimidated just watching this backstage.
I think Brodie Adler's going to prove a lot of doubters wrong tonight.
Absolutely, and again, they've fought in a tag match, if I recall.
Yeah, it was Brodie teamed up with Jay Robbins to take on Fulton King and Moxie Malone at the tail end of last year for in Perth. But of course, this is the first time they're facing each other one-on-one.
Absolutely, and I think that perhaps both competitors here are going to be looking to just never mind. I said looking forward to absolutely leathering each other, but it seems like, much like his tag team partner in his respective match, just happy to just get out the ring.
This is mind games. This is classic mind games in Fulton King. Trying to get into Brodie's head, trying to throw her off her game.
And again, we've seen it before. We've seen it work with other, I guess in a way maybe with our current women's champion, just getting into the mind of Brodie Adler. She has got a bit of a temper, and again, that's not a bad thing. Again, that's the sort of that inner fight that you want in a wrestler, and I think that it'll be interesting to see who is more raging by the end of this in a way, because I kind of feel like it gets a point in a match where Fulton King will just be like a bull seeing red, just absolutely blinkers on, ready to hit, or I don't know.
Filton. Being a bit patronising there to Brodie Adler. We pat on the head.
I mean, it sounds about right. That being said, he's saying equal rights, equal fights, so he better actually bring it. And
Brodie can't take that off Fulton. He can't let her. She can't let him get that mental advantage early on. She's got to take it to him now.
Absolutely.
They're gonna lock up again. She's got to go for this now, Brodie. She's got to get on top here.
Absolutely. And just immediately, there is arguably.
There you go again.
Because of the size advantage, Brodie's gonna have to be a bit more creative, perhaps. But again, she's got the strength there. We've seen it. We've got a really, really strong, both physically and overall women's roster.
To that point, right? This is going to be a very interesting thing for Brodie, because normally she's the bigger, stronger competitor in the match. And tonight, it's not the case. So, how does she change her strategy to counter that?
Good old-fashioned grabs, it seems.
Oh, counters for counters.
Again, Brodie has had so much experience.
Oh yes, Brodie.
We'll just do her best to.
There you go. Fulton King's realised he's been out wrestled, so what does he do? He goes to the ropes to get a break, which is legal. But
absolutely.
You know, again, we talked about mental battles. That's one back for Brodie there.
Absolutely. I guess we can't say that both members of L&D. It is really easy to get in their heads when they manage to be outsmarted.
They can be rattled. They can be rattled for sure. There you go. Fulton has outpowered Brodie, but Brodie has out-wrestled Fulton. So, 15 love in wrestling tennis, if you want to call it that, right now.
I don't think I've ever seen wrestling be referred to as tennis, but respect it. And once again, I think Fulton needs to realise that when it comes to, as we said, good old-fashioned wrestling.
Okay, I like this from Shaun Moran, because Fulton was being a bit over-dramatic there.
Yeah, definitely taking some liberties there. You know, he's the one who's running and desperate for these rope breaks, because he can. Sure, he can maybe out-muscle and maybe out-leg drop Brodie Adler, but
he's not out-wrestling her right now, though. So this is what Brodie's strategies maybe be. She goes, I can't outpower him, so I've got to think of something different. So
Like I said, big knee to the stomach there. We're going to see what Fulton has to try and finally... Oh,
good, getting out of that headlock, going for the trip, but no dice. Oh, big shoulder tackle from Fulton King.
absolutely. Again, as a self-proclaimed juggernaut, it's the kind of guy that will just run right through you, regardless of your, I don't know, age, gender, height, size. As far as I've seen, anyways.
And is Fulton there taking Brodie a bit lightly there? I mean, he had her down. He didn't go for a cover. He didn't follow up.
Yeah.
He tries to hot dog and grandstand, as they say.
Yeah, no, I feel like perhaps he's wanting to try and maybe pull out some bigger moves to try and make him the even bigger man or whatever.
Don't fall for this, Brodie. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Really right to the eyes.
Right back to that headlock. Brodie gets out of it again, though.
Go on again. What are we seeing now?
Oh, yeah, she
nice!
read the shoulder tackle. Lovely drop toe hold there. Fulton went to the well once too often.
Oh, and again, this is the thing. At least Brodie is learning from these repeat attacks from Fulton, which arguably Fulton wasn't earlier when in a wrestle up. What are we seeing here? Speaking
I don't think I've ever seen Brodie do that before. But again, this is a big championship match, so you've got to throw something out of the bag. Oh, but we've seen this before, Kira. That basement leg drop, beautiful.
I mean, said again.
First 2 count of the match, again, as somebody who obviously has been in the ring there before, that can be a mental game as well. You get in that first 2 count, you're only one count away from winning a championship.
Absolutely, and again, I hope that this will prove to Fulton King in a way that
He's in a fight. He's in a fight. He's in a fight, man. All this pandering to the crowd, all this bopping on the top of the head, patronising her. He's not in there with a wee lassie. He's in there with the dynamite, Brodie Adler, one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant FCW women's champions of all time.
100%, and I think that maybe because he's underestimated her so much that she's going to be able to hopefully get some sort of upper hand here. Again, managing to sort of stall him.
Yeah, big shot into the corner there, having to hold Fulton up. He was down otherwise. Big Irish whip. Again, speaking from experience, Fulton King is not easy to move, so it's impressive that Brodie's able to do. Oh, big lariat from Fulton King.
Yeah, absolutely just flattened her there. I feel like I could hear that thud from through in the back here. Again, almost returning the favor. Both now have their counts on each other. Hopefully that, maybe in Fulton's mind, that is leveling the playing field.
Yeah. Oh. Big Glasgow kiss from Fulton King. Choking her now.
And again, sort of utilising that extra count from a referee to be able to
getting an advantage means, Shaun Moran, he's always going to be more lenient in a match like this as well, a championship match. Fulton knows that. He's going to take advantage of it, because Brodie Adler's not going to want to win this match for disqualification, because as we know, can't win a championship by disqualification.
Absolutely. No, and again, Brodie will have that like in the back of her mind, because again, in the same way that technically Fulton could, I was talking about it on the podcast actually, Fulton would still retain the title if there were a disqualification. And we know that Sammy Sparks is in the building. We wonder if that will take any sort of, like, I don't know, effect during this match.
And Brodie will know that as well. Brodie's not daft. She knows that there's that potential if she gets on top that L&D might have thought, right, if things aren't going well, then we'll just go to plan B and get out of Dundee with the championship. So it's the issue you've got when you've got 2 guys like Fulton King and Sammy Sparks that'll do absolutely anything underhanded to come away with a victory, or a retention in this case. But we'll see. Hopefully that things won't come to that.
Yeah, I mean, Brodie does have friends within our locker room.
She's got plenty of people here who will have her back if needed.
And again, we've seen the people who are in the building tonight. If anything comes to play, hopefully again this is a clean fight, because again both wrestlers are incredibly talented and have the skills to have what we're seeing here is a very, very good match. And again, more evenly matched than perhaps some people might have expected. Oh my god!
Yeah, strength from Brodie Adler, beautiful Samoan drop. But she needed that. She was getting a bit getting a bit overwhelmed from Fulton's offense there, but she's pulled that one out of the bag.
Yeah, for her to just like lock in like that to be able to lift someone. I don't think I want to know how much Fulton King weighs, to be honest.
A lot. Yeah. I've also had him in a fireman's carry, and it's a lot.
Not to take away from your strength, obviously.
Oh.
But again, just it's such a matchup that maybe people wouldn't have thought of for a singles match. But again,
it's delivering. Great goal, Brodie.
Yeah, I was always
shot the big man down. Keep going.
Much like his tag team partner, absolutely raging, running his mouth.
There you go, down to a knee.
Nice. Yeah, this is absolutely what Broady needs right now, just to reaffirm that her place in this match.
Yes. Reverse splash into the corner there.
We're going to see another one.
Crowd want one more. And they've got it. Stay on, Broady, come on.
We'd say, naturally, I think for both of us, perhaps Broady is our favourite to win.
Oh, I'm not going to lie, I want Broady Adler to win this match.
I think that'd be great, just to lord that over them.
Yep.
As we've seen that, like, both members of L&D can really lose their temper. It would be really nice to...
Go on, Broads. Oh, beautiful diving cross body.
Yeah, the momentum to just knock Fulton down like that. Not quite enough to keep him fully down, though.
This is not the way Fulton King envisaged this match going. I think he turned up to Dundee tonight thinking, I'm going to pick up an easy win and march on with my title reign as Dundee and Angus Pro Wrestling Champion, but he is in the fight right now with Brodie Adler, who, like you said at the top of the match, she's looking to rebound from losing one championship by getting another one. Oh, I think she was thinking Black Hole Slam there. Here's Fulton King with a full Nelson slam of his own.
Brodie, like, clutching herself there. I'd say probably, like, internals being absolutely rattled by that. So I say, not only like the strength, but again, there's a fair bit of height that you'd get from being slammed by Fulton that you wouldn't see from other wrestlers.
From experience, it's not easy to kick out of that move. That's one of Fulton's best shots. And you can see the frustration there by that not being enough to put her away.
I wonder if perhaps, as you said, Fulton maybe thought this would be easy. Maybe Brodie has been like studying tapes, training.
I have no doubt that she will have been studying tapes. She's a student of the game.
Like
she knows a lot of people. She knows a lot of people's offense better than they know their own offense. Oh, big boot from King.
I don't know why she's distracted. Oh,
Black Hole Slam! This could be it. New champion. What? Shaun, what are you doing? What are you doing, Shaun Moran? Brodie Adler had the championship won.
Yeah. That's absolutely outrageous. You know what?
I don't know what's going on, folks.
Shaun.
I really don't know.
And here I have been saying that Shaun Moran is one of our most reliable referees, but perhaps I need to take back that statement. Oh.
Have L&D got to Shaun Moran?
No way.
Don't turn around, Broady. Oh, no. Oh. DAPW Championship off the skull of Brodie Adler.
I mean, again, one of the big...
1, 2, 3. That is ridiculous, Kira.
No, I'm at a loss for words. I think that it's such a disappointment to see.
Folks, I don't even want to see this, but I have to. I have to see it, even if I don't want to. The winner and still the DAPW champion, Fulton King.
Let's make no mistake about this, Kira. Brodie Adler has just been screwed out of the DAPW championship.
No, 100% entirely, and I think that maybe management need to have some sort of stricter rules on who they're letting referee these matches.
Shaun Moran, what is oh man.
I can't believe it, folks. I really can't.
Honestly, same here.
I know Shaun quite well, and I cannot believe that he's stooped to that low level. Now, so what, L&D have got their own, like, referee in their pocket now?
Absolutely, and again, we don't want that, like, again, anyone else on the roster to get those ideas.
This sucks.
What, like, Rich Money or DE could do if they could.
Oh man,
I don't even want to. Oh god! So is this what happens now? Is this, you can just pay off referees?
Certainly hope not. But I guess with that, having been your main event, this is the end of the FCW Empire, like it or not. That being said, if you want to hopefully see more wrestling action, if you want to see Fulton hopefully at this point, this title,
don't pay the bills around here.
Get your tickets to ticketsource.co.uk/FCW.
Oh, folks!
Here we
it's
go,
the
wait.
Commissioner Kevin Williams!
Let's not go just yet, Kira.
And the owner, Mr. John Young!
The Commissioner's had a busy night tonight with everything that's been going on in the Queen's Hotel. And it looks like this might have been the straw that's going to break the camel's back.
Folks!
Messed up when the Commissioner
Kevin Williams and the owner, Mr. John Young, are right out.
You really know you screwed up when the owner comes out as well.
Shut your mouth!
Well said, boss.
Those stripes mean something. What happens in this ring means something. These people pay money for what happens in this ring. I never ever thought I would have to do this here in front of these people, but tonight it seems like I'm gonna have to. Shaun Moran, you're fired!
Good.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Right decision has been made.
I was going to say, I don't think we've seen a proper, actual sacking here in FCW ever, which again just proves how badly Shaun Moran has made a mistake.
Brodie Adler is getting her receipts in on Shaun Moran, and I love to see this.
Absolutely. I was going to say, this is worth the price of admission alone. Getting absolutely leathered. That means that what a perfect backdrop to end the episode on. Brodie Adler just absolutely wiping the floor with Shaun Moran. But with that, thank you very much for joining us on FCW Empire. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Kira Steele.
And I've been Patrick Petersky.
Thank you so much for joining us, and good night.
Hey, listen, this is quite a quick. This is twice as much as they were going to bring you. No.
Sorry, I'm trying to speed run through the rap.
Folks, the Dynamite Brodie Adler!
I'm not done enough. I have to do this, Andrew. This won't go forgotten.